So, Hassan, so what do you think about fear in general? What's your views on fear?
Fear.
Yes.
Well, see, man, I think, struggled with fear from the dawn of creation. And each generation learned how to deal with fear. But for my experience, um, one's man fear is another man's fantasy. What scares you doesn't scare another one. So fear is a personal thing. There is no fear but fear itself. You create a world of a wall, a door blocks you, telling you if you go through, you're gonna have this in exchange. I will hurt you. This will kill you. This will make you lose. This will not enable you to succeed. And all that, it's mindset of the person. I said one man's fear is another man's fantasy. I always describe, and I saw a quote somewhere that says, fear is like a dragon with a gift in its mouth. Tame the dragons, the gift is yours. What is the dragon? The dragon is fear. Tame that fear. What makes you afraid? What scares you? What is it that you think will kill you or will stop you? What is it? No, nothing can stop you but you. Nobody can stop you. Whatever you want to do is there for you. It's for you to take. It's yours. But it's the perception of looking at it as if you're looking at a giant, and the giant is you. You're looking at something and you magnify that thing as if it's a mountain, but it's because you created it. And he's telling you, oh no, 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 if you go there, you're gonna die. If you go there, you're gonna fail. If you go there, you will lose. And it's not true. It's not true, because I've been through those things in my life, and that's what the word of the Spirit says. Have I not commanded you to be strong and to be courageous? Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. For God, or life, is with you. The spirit of your being is with you. Search, analyze the whole thing, and see, analyze the whole thing and see what is it? What is it that dragon? What is it? What is it? It's a deception. It's a lie. So I have to go back to some examples, like bungee jumping. Some people go to the top of a bridge and tie their legs and with a rope, and then count 3, 2, 1, boom, and he's gone without any hesitation, and come back, and he enjoys it. Another one, he wouldn't even think, he wouldn't even conceive Ah, no, 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 no. I can't do that. If I do that, I die. See, that's what is the fear. The fear is not something that is uh, uh, everybody has, and it's just how you face in yourself when a door is shut. Open it. But you're thinking if I open it, something bad is on the other side. Fear is telling you, no, don't do that because you will fail. Don't do that. So I think that fear is a perception it's a wrong perception. Let me tell you something about experience that I had in my judo career in the old days when we used to go and compete and with different nations and different people, different techniques, they have everything. I learned that the difference between a champion and average is the ability to handle defeat. Is there anything that will scare me when I'm facing an opponent, adversary, and I'm thinking, and I have a butterfly in my stomach, and not thinking straight, and not or maybe not. You see, something is trying to take over me to tell me that you can't, maybe you can, maybe you can't, maybe you can. You have to make up your mind, because that guy who is facing you, he has the same feeling. The same feeling. He's the same as you. He's anxious. He doesn't know you. He doesn't know what you can do. He thinks also that you may get him, you may win, you may this. You may. So this fear thing is a mind. It's a mind thing that you have to train yourself and say, no, I'm going forward. I'm not going backwards. You see? So when you start to think like that, come back to yourself. There is no mountain that you can't climb. Why a person will go in the middle of the winter, ice out there, cold, 20 degrees below zero, climbing a mountain, Mount Everest? What is that? Does he go there to conquer the mountain? No, he's not going to conquer the mountain. He's there to conquer himself. But you see, first of all, he has to deal with fear. He can't with it. Otherwise, he would even think to climb the mountain. Another one will don't even think about climbing the mountain, because it's the thinking. The thinking has to change. That's why we talk about be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Do not be conformed. You can't make it if you conform, if you follow in the herd. I feel too. No, come out. Come out from that level of low life. You have a miracle in you. You have wealth in you. But you have to think straight. What that man is doing in that mountain, he's not looking down there. He's not looking left or right. He is focused that he will make it to the top. The same things in your life. Intimidation, bullying, being oppressed, being pushed around. None of that should happen to you if you think straight. People will see you and think, don't deal with this man. Not because if they fear you, because they respect you by your attitude, because when you're confident, you are not arrogant. When you're confident, you're humble. You know what you can do. You don't have to prove it to nobody. You have to prove it to yourself. Only people who goes out there and shout about themselves and stuff like that, who are low in self-esteem.